The Adirondack Mountains form a massif in northeastern New York, United States. Its boundaries correspond roughly to the boundaries of Adirondack Park. The mountains form a roughly circular dome, about 160 miles, 260 km, in diameter and about 1 mile, 1,600 m, high. The current relief owes much to glaciation. The word Adirondack is thought to come from the Mohawk word, Ha-da-ron-da, meaning eaters of trees. The earliest written use of the name, spelled Rontax, was in 1729 by the French missionary Joseph François Lafitau. He explained that the word was used by the Iroquoians as a derogatory term for groups of Algonquians who did not practice agriculture and therefore sometimes had to eat tree bark to survive harsh winters. As the Mohawks had no written language at the time, Europeans used various phonetic spellings of the word, including Ichcoks, Rondaks, and Adirondacks. Such words were strongly associated with the region, but they were not yet considered a place name. An English map from 1761 labels the area simply deer hunting country. In 1837, the mountains were named Adirondacks by Ebenezer Emmons. Humans have lived in the region of the Adirondack Mountains since the Paleo-Indian period, 15,000 to 7,000 BC, shortly after the last ice age. The first group to move into the area came south from the St. Lawrence River Valley and settled along the shores of the Champlain Sea around 13,000 BC. These people, known as the Laurentian culture, were semi-nomadic hunter-gatherers. Evidence for their presence in the Adirondacks includes an arrowhead of red-brown chert found in 2007 at the edge of Tupper Lake. Over the next 11,000 or so years, the region's climate slowly warmed, and forests began to replace the original tundra. Several different cultures, known as the Sylvan Lake, River, Middlesex, Point Peninsula, and Owasco cultures, replaced the Laurentian culture over time. By the time of the Owasco culture, around 0 AD, maize and beans were being cultivated in the Adirondack uplands. The first Iroquoian peoples, the Mohawk, or Kanien'kehá:ka, and the Oneida, or Oneadihega, arrived in the Adirondack region between 4,000 and 1,200 years ago. Both groups claimed the Adirondack Mountains as hunting grounds. According to Haudenosaunee historian Rick Hill, the region was considered a dish with one spoon, symbolizing shared hunting resources between the groups. A group of Algonquian people, known as the Mohicans, also occupied the region, particularly the Hudson River Valley. These were the groups that the first European explorers of the area encountered. European colonization of the area began with a battle between Samuel de Champlain and a group of Mohawks, in what is now Ticonderoga in 1609. The Jesuit missionary Isaac Jogues became the first recorded European to travel through the center of the Adirondacks, as the captive of a Mohawk hunting party, in 1642.